more they could have done. Hey, let's get this on the wall, though. But, sounds interesting. I mean, honestly, I didn't really have any real problems with Xenoblade Chronicles, honestly, though. Now they show you exactly which monsters to kill. Oh, well. To be fair, I didn't really mess with the side quests, though. I kind of stuck to the main story. I wasn't really, like, I mean, to be fair, it did offer a lot of, like, super boss crap. Game audio level? Does it sound a bit loud? Let's see, 15.1. Does it sound a bit too low? I mean, too loud? Well, if you want a dash down, I can give it a dash down. Nobody's really had a problem with it. How about that? Give it just a wee bit dash. Anyway. I'll go with that then. With that minor thing, anyway, I never really messed with side quests in Xenoblade Chronicles. So, I did get some grinding done. Now, I don't know if there's really any personas quite, or it was louder music just now. Well, you know, it plays different songs. What, is it now too low? Do I gotta turn it back up? Anyway, I have 999 magician cards. That thing that burps that resists, like, every magic, I swear I've done every combination of fucking contact I could do with it. I cannot make it fucking happy outside of its random nonsense questions that it asks me. So, I tried to make a contract with it because I wanted to try and get full cards off of him because he's just kind of annoying to, because, you know, I have to change everyone's command, so he's kind of annoying to wind off. So, I never found any combination of anything that made him happy. So, I don't know if I'm just kind of screwed on him, not that it matters. But, I can't get this one yet, but once I can, I might as well. I mean, I have shit ton of magician cards, so let's see. That one's probably too high. We can probably get that one. Let's see. Well, it has Revive, has Ice, and Aqua. Refresh Wing, I think, healed status effects, right? And I'm not sure what I think the white top one's buff. Yeah. I'm always so bad at remembering the names of fucking everything. This is what happens when you get a little too creative. See, you got Refresh Wing also. You look like you're a little bit more physical. You're too high. Yeah, there's a few newer ones listed too. See, you're level 45. Got Heat Wave. Looks like you're mainly physical. See, I really wish it would let you see what the skills are, but, you know, like, what they do. Because I'm just really bad at remembering some of the nameology. Trial of Darkness. I think that's the move Hades learned through mutation, I think. Back in Innocent Sin, I think. Maybe. You got Fire, Lightning, you got 2 physicals, a Cure, and not sure what the bottom white one is. It's weak to magic, though. It's not necessarily good, because, you know, most things cast magic. Can give strength as a bonus for leveling, though. See, I need... What I really need is a new curing persona, honestly. Because while the one move that the old man persona has is good, it's not that it's bad, it's just a lot of his other moves outside of that are lacking. Though he did actually learn a mutation move. So did you want me to turn the audio back a little bit? But, let's see. But yeah, there's still a lot I can't... I don't know what's up with the fortune. Like, is Sorba's like the only fucking fortune persona in the entire game or something? Like, what is up with that? Let's see, get some higher ones. That's one of the ones that's actually in this dungeon. And I can finally make this one, apparently. So, I guess I could make him... What's his dominating stat? Tech? That's not bad. So, I could give him a... Tech. Now, what's... Since he has lightning, and I believe that one's wind. So, let's see... Fire is getting a little lacking on a few. Then again, also needing more healing type stuff, so it might be a good idea to maybe try it. Since it also has tech as its dominating thing, that actually could be good too. So that actually might. Kind of tempted to do that then. And then I can add more tech. So that would give him a heal spell, more tech. The only question is, who's compatible with death though? Eh, fuck it. We'll find out, won't we? That's assuming anyone's compatible with death, to be honest though. Yes, I need you to come now! Now, damn it! You know, I always thought it was weird that, you know, for the first two games he uses a phone, and then he just does tarot card readings for the rest of the games. The ferryman of the river of Hades. The fee is 1 coin per person. Not me. But hey, I got lots of things for you to stab though, so don't worry, you can get those coins that up. I don't think there's anything else we'll probably mess with at the moment. Let's see what he's compatible with. But yeah, so level-wise, let's see, 43, 42, 42, 43, 42, so yeah, everyone's pretty much all near each other. Persona-wise, I did not make any new personas off, but I believe he learned Kill when off-screen. I can't remember if it was some natural mutation, I don't remember. Now, he mutated Nuclear. It's a group Nuclear spell, so that did give him a little more value now. And Loki got all his crap. And yeah, that should be just about everything different there. As you can see, we have a lot, and I mean a lot of fucking money. I mean, like, now, if you remember on the boat, we used a lot of our items. Now, we still have SP items, so we're not, like, sunk in the water. But when it comes to healing items, I mean, we have a few of those, but I don't want to get them all used up. Anyway, let us look I'm like, what the hell buttons am I looking for you? Anyway, where did he... Oh, my full-on slots? Yes, that is a lot of money. See, the amount of money things cost in that are very different from this to Innocent Sin on the PSP, even though they still both use yen. So I'm kind of curious if they adjusted the values in the PSP version of Innocent Sin, because they are very different in their cost. Yes, so, yeah, it looks like we're full here. So let's see, which one was this? This was, yeah, we don't need you, Willie, anymore. Could still use you for running away. Yeah, I think you are pretty much done. And I think still get some use out of him, so get you in. But yeah, it is odd how different the price value of a lot of things is. So I just been calculating, because I don't think I even remotely got near like half of that in Innocent Sin, I don't think. But yeah, the shit here, they drop money like fucking candy, man. Okay, so he costs 31 SP, so no discount. And yours is right down, no discount. And yours top. Punishment, not good. And yours, yeah. You get a discount. And yours, and you get a punishment. Okay, put the white one back on him. Yeah. Okay, so Bufu is the only one that gets a discount. That kind of sucks. But, what type was Loki, Towel, in your death? I don't remember if anyone else got... I mean, I could, just give it... Because, Maya... Look how much SP Maya has. 623, 362, 333, 304, 332. Maya fucking shoots everyone in the fucking foot. Now Maya had this electric one that's been doing really good with thunder shit. That is a priestess. Maybe because, you know, she has SP, so she could take the normal cost. So maybe see if anyone else is compatible with her one. So its normal cost is 24. You get a discount, and you were equipped with. Oh yeah, you got him. So I mean, he hasn't been doing too bad. He has wind. He has vibe. He does have a lightning, and he has several physical attacks, so he's not actually too bad. So like I said, his in particular has been needing kind of replaced. Because aside from his healing move, like I said, the nuclear move he learned a little bit, but still, overall, he's kind of more of assisting at this point with healing and killing stuff, which is good for the keeping, because he's still a very good price, even if you're not compatible with him. He's still a very reasonable price for a lot of that. So, but attacking wise, he's just kind of done. So 24. No, you get a penalty. Of course you do. One person I'd like to change. You get penalty, of course. See, you get penalty too. Apparently she don't like guys. 24, that was normal. I mean, his has also been kinda done also. Like, the damage has still been okay, but he kinda lacks having a lot of moves, so could do that for him. But still doesn't fix the problem with Yi, but eh. Guess we can go with that. Yeah, money-wise, we are very good money-wise. Now, they don't have any new comments in the Velvet one. We've already checked that. I guess we might as well use Trish's Fountain. It is very expensive, but we have the money for once in our damn life in this game. But look how much she charges. And the market right now is 22,000. Very expensive, but as you can see, that's not even gonna put a dent in our fucking wallet right now. That way we can have our SP, because we don't have shit ton of SP items. We got some that should be good for us, but we don't have a bazillion of them, so maybe it's a good idea we'll keep the bamboo guy on, because he's gonna be basically the cheapest heal we have. So let's go ahead and save the few changes we did real quick. And I guess we'll wander around this death trap. So Loshi was saying this place is, well, full of fucking traps everywhere, so I would imagine probably not going to be the funnest place in the world. So we came in, we had the persona sensing thing happen, and then fell down a trap hole. So, we're on basement 3, and yeah, that was where it is. Oh wait, no, so there's a staircase right there. That goes up though, so that's kind of weird actually. We gotta find a way back up, so it looks like we're going west then. Okay, Eagle. Try to get the fuck out of this place. I need to... I'm hoping tonight we don't stop in a dungeon. So I can... Because we really need to go to the bomb shelter. Because I would imagine there's a lot to do. So, these things, I cannot find out how to make these fucking things happy outside the stupid questions. Which I can't get 3 in a row. Or enough before they get pissed or scared or something. But, I've tried and tried... Because they're the only thing that's not easy to grind down here, because you gotta change your commands for them. Ugh. Don't want to hear them belching all day. Wow, he actually comments on the fact of you having 99 cards. Oh, treasure room. Oh, is that a path? What? No door, but it like shows like a path though on the map. So I don't know if it has to like be cracked open or something. Okay, let's see what everyone's strategies are on. Yeah, let's see. That did all enemies go do that. And that's group. Now you, that is, yeah, that's individual. Inflicts large damage. It's almighty. And that's whoop. And then yeah, that is small nuclear damage. So see, not exactly the most earth-shattering thing, but it's always something different. Because man, did we have way too many earth attacks for a good while though. So now we got a little mix-up on stuff now. I mean, seriously, we had way too much oil. Almighty.
Persona.
That was almighty all over his face. Got some good damage.
Weak.
Indeed. So yeah, I think aside from having the old man, I think overall everyone got some good personas for now. Like I said, the old man one, it's just pretty much lasting for curative uses at this point. See, what I don't like about this place being so dark is that it's just so easy to miss any fucking doors. So where am I? So I'm back here. So now the question is, what's a staircase? That goes up. There was a pit there, we couldn't do anything. And the way out, which can't leave, so there's nothing we can actually do over there. There is a staircase over there. What if we could fall? That's how it was for me when I was in the park area. Confusing up there. Yeah, you can kind of get your directions lost. I did actually, if you talk about the meetup, yeah, I ran right past the meetup the first time, then went back. I'm like, well, apparently it's not at the stage, so it's like, it must be somewhere in the middle. It was like, oh, here's a side area I completely missed. So either there's something over here, or I need to see if I can, like, fall down this pit and see what the hell's over here, maybe? I guess I might as well see if I can do that first. The fact that Judgment Angel kept fighting me made it worse. Angels are very mean in these games for some reason. I do not like these guys. And what's shitty is I don't really get anything for them now. It's like maxed out magician cards. And I can't get them to be happy. See, my guess is I either need Ellen, like, apparently either she had negotiating things that would be, so what's he say exactly? But 99 upside down is how evil. Weird. And hello, Silver Shoe. How are you doing, by the way? Let's see. So, might as well check this first, and if this doesn't prove to be somewhere we can go, then just one the other way.
Bastard.
It says we can't ever get enough of it censoring that. Well, we finished Innocent Sin on the PSP first. We did them in order. And I gotta say, they are quite different on how they rebalanced the PSP version. Which I don't really think was for the good. Like, it made it easier to experience the story, I'm sure, but like, it was so... There was like maybe only 2 fights in the PSP Innocent Sin. Yeah, okay, it wasn't a hole, it was bubbles, so we can't go that way at all. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was a hole or some other shit.
You want to go?
But, Total Punishment, not perfect in its own way either, but it's definitely been way more challenging. Oh, they're all full personas? I got one full persona in Persona 1 when I played through it.
I leave it to you.
I did not know full personas were still a thing.
Persona.
So, do they work the same way in Persona 1? Because Persona 1, as far as I understood, they'll just random when the fusions fuck up. So, I haven't had a fusion mess up in either 2 yet. challenging wise for gameplay, I'd say Total Punishment's way better compared to the PSP Innocent Sin. I think it's going to be a similar situation like my review with Persona 1 on the PSP, that it's kind of a tricky call because I would probably call the PS1 version probably superior, but we don't have a localization of the PS1 version, so it's kind of a, do you want a better gameplay challenge, or do you just want to be able to understand the situation? Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen full Personas in 2, so if it's a fusion mishap, then well, I haven't had one happen. I've only had fusion mishap happen in 1, 3, and I think I had it happen once in 4 also. But I didn't have any happen in 5, so we'll ignore that one. So we don't want to go up because that's just a trap. Year 2000. Persona 1 is like, okay, so my order with the Persona franchise in general is Persona 3 FES, then Persona 4 on PS2, then I played Persona 5. I did do the Arena games too, but I'm assuming we're just talking about the main line entries, but then I went back to Persona 1 on the PSP, then Innocent Sin on the PSP, and we're doing Eternal Punishment now. Now, when I did my review for Persona 1 on the PSP, I did say that I felt like it wasn't a necessity to play, because it feels not as, like, I mean, they reference Nate in Persona 5. There's actually an interview about Nate in Persona 5, so I mean, it's not like they've completely vanished, but Innocent Sin didn't really give the P1 cast a lot of anything, really. Now, what I'm liking about Eternal Punishment is they are far more involved in the events of what's going on, so... Okay, so... there isn't anything else more this way, so my only guess is there's no pitfall over here and I have to fucking do some stupid ass paddling probably then. Lovely. So, we're gonna be doing this again, huh? The whole fucking cave thing again, are we? Okay, so... move by one more pillow. This way. No, that's a pitfall too. So they're both pitfalls. So yeah, there's no way over there. So there has to be something else down here then. I mean, this is a treasure room here, but this is a wall, even though it like highlights some kind of path here. So I'm not kind of confused about the fuck, man. See, there's a staircase over there, but I can't get past the rubble. Wait, where did this staircase go? Okay, there's a stair. I didn't. Okay, there's a staircase there I can go to. So, I guess we go back to 1 and probably find some other way back. Oh, that would explain, actually, because that's up, so that would be on 1, so we gotta find a staircase to get down here to continue forward. Yes, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. So, I need to get back down to there then. As for what personas I like, so I just need to follow the wall with Eagle and staircase is right there. I like Persona. I think Innocent Sin was really good. I don't know the full story of Eternal Punishment, so I feel like until the P1 cast started showing up, I felt like it was a little more lacking in the beginning aspect, but it's getting much more better in the middle So, if the end game is really good, I think it'll be a good tie between Internal Punishment and Innocent Sin. Oh, son of a bitch. But I so far have enjoyed the Persona 2. I feel like I would like P1 more if it was more like the original PS1 version. Like, not the localization, I just meant like the gameplay difficulty. Because it is so dumbed down like Innocent Sin. At least Innocent Sin had a really good story. Persona 1 story, well, it's not like dog shit, but let's say it's not really that special anymore. It's not very amazing if you didn't grow up with it. Maybe put it that way. That sound maybe a little bit. But, I like 3, I like 4, and I like 5. Now, I have different reasons and ups and downs with all those, the 3 modern entries. 3 is probably my favorite out of the modern entries in challenge. Still has the most challenging final boss out of all the Persona bosses so far. Because, 4's final boss was just... Really? I'm like, this is the boss?
Hurry up.
P5's final boss, honestly, I like the target before the final boss, but, I mean, he wasn't as easy as 4's, so... But 3's was just a real test of everything you did in 3. I really like the themes and story of 5, and 5 did a lot of interesting ideas. Like, 5 is almost like... It's been really interesting going from 5 to 1, 2, and other 2. Because you can see 5 houses elements pretty much from the entire series. It brought back guns, it brought back negotiating, it brought back several elements like nuclear. It really houses a lot of elements that are in the older titles that aren't in 3 and 4. Though to be fair, while I didn't play PSP or Golden, which did bring back the getting cards to fuse and stuff, my first taste of that was in 5. But to be fair, those were... I know it's in Golden. I think it's in PSP. But I like the themes and the story of 5. I do enjoy the story of 4, but you can kind of see the human villain from a mile away, to be fair. Though, good luck guessing the demigod thing that's causing all the chaos. That one, I think, was pretty well obscure. But, best villain is this one? The Quark Chaos is a very interesting antagonist. He is a absolute dick in Innocent Sin. Gotta give him some props faking being Hitler, though. Talk about a fucked up situation. It's like, Adolf Hitler is invading Japan! The fuck?
Police, everyone free!
Though we haven't directly ran into the crawling darkness and eternal punishment yet, so... And there's no telling who he could be disguised as.
Hurry up.
Now, sadly, I do actually know one disguise that he does take as an internal punishment. But I'm not going to obviously mention that until that actually happens. I do not know when it happens, though, but I do know one identity he takes on. If he takes on any other identities, I'm unaware of them. The one identity I know of isn't... How should I say? It's a very backgroundy role, if put that way. So it's definitely not anyone we're chasing right now. I'll put it that way. But considering he can pretty much fake being anyone he wants and draws out shadows, does make for a bit of a tricky person to track down. Anyway, I get up these stairs.
Let's do it.
So if I could ask, because I know you have a very strong opinion of Persona 5. I'm kind of curious, why do you consider Persona 5 shit out of curiosity? Yeah, I hate fighting these dudes. I really enjoyed the story. It had a very good style to it. Difficulty is a little subjective. Because if you're familiar with the last two Persona games before 5, then I would say the difficulty's probably going to be kinda average in 5. It has some good fights still. The last target before the final boss is my favorite boss in 5. But I would say, like, it wasn't, like, anywhere near as challenging as the final boss, or like many of the random Tartarus bosses that were on floors. Like, there's a lot of tough fights in Persona 3. Like, I still think Persona 3 is probably likely going to stay as the hardest one in the overall entries, I think. But I think P5 was a pretty well-balanced game. But it definitely wasn't super hard, but I wouldn't say it was anywhere near as dumb shit easy as the PSP entries of Persona 1 and Innocent Sin. Innocent Sin wasn't getting, like, in the PSP version, wasn't getting anywhere remotely challenging until, like, almost pretty much the final dungeon. And even then, only, like, 2 fights were even remotely annoying. They weren't really hard, they were more annoying, if anything. Okay, well, looks like we're going up again. Man, I wish it wasn't so dark in this fucking place, though. It's just so easy to walk by a door or something. But overall, I would say the weakest entry, and it's more so because I played the PSP version. I have not played the PS1 version, because I heard if you find the PSP version way too easy, it's, even though the localization is terrible, I'm told by a lot of people it's just better off playing the original release of Persona 1 gameplay-wise, because even though they did adjust it, like money's easier, random fights, or less common, it's still vastly harder than the PSP game of Persona 1. But
I leave it to you.
I feel like I would say Persona 1's the weakest entry, sadly.
Persona.
Even though it's, unless you're counting If, the forced entry in the Persona series. 5 is objectively bad. Style over substance. Its writing is like a children's manga. We're thieves because we steal people's hearts, yeah. The thieves in the same way that Naruto is a ninja. 5 is the worst. The Persona 1 has shitty melodrama and bad pacing. And the story puts me to sleep. So much bad, edgy writing because teenagers merit. Anyone who defends 5 has no fucking standards for game stories. It's so cliche, full of bad tropes. Everyone hated Teddy. Morgana is 100. Teddy and Morgana basically get the same kind of treatment of being mascot icons for their titles in comedic relief. I don't really know if I would prefer one over the other, because they both have their incredibly annoyances, where Morgana is always constantly telling you to go to sleep. Teddy is just a perverted idiot, always being a dunderhead. It's kind of a tricky call. Like, if you were to tell me, pick one that's better than the other one, that would be kind of hard, actually, to be honest. They were both very... Okay, now where did I end up? Okay, I am on the other side here, so at least we're somewhere else. Now, it is very stylistic. I mean, there's no choice, no argument on that. Now, if you mean like substance like the dungeon layouts, I'll admit the dungeon layouts aren't exactly super open. They're pretty straightforward. But to be fair, a lot of RPGs have not been usually going crazy with dungeon design.
Don't underestimate me.
You want classic old dungeons with lots of floor changing and that. You don't find too many modern entries that do that, sadly. The stories are subjective. So, you know, everyone likes and hates different stories. You know, I don't like San Andreas' story in GTA. Some people find it, like, gameplay-wise, I think it's fantastic, but I don't like gangster stories, so not my cup of tea. Some people consider it one of the better stories in GTA, so, you know, so stories can always be subjective.
It's a waste to keep this under wraps.
Those two blown 5 out of the wall. Now, as for tropes, you could argue the entire franchise has tropes, because, I mean, it does. I mean, basically, Eternal Punishment is the only one that breaks a lot of the Persona tropes. Having a cast of mostly adults, as opposed to teenagers in high school, where every other entry follows that trope. Dealing with life and such, and growing up and changing. And I mean, to be fair, that works with the whole Persona theme much better than an adult. Because most people do some of the most change in their life in their teenager years. Trying to find out who they are, what they like, and stuff like that. So, the Persona theme really does go, but you know, Japan has a huge, like, being in a high school setting is such a common trope in Japan. Please tell me I'm somewhere else. No, I'm not. Son of a bitch. So, it's going to be one of these dungeons. But I like, theme-wise, with the story, though, of P5. Wait a minute. Let me get my bearings on what the... Oh, no, it's over there. I liked how they were just rebelling against society. I just found it kind of fitting for the time period it came out in. Because, you know, society is a fucking mess right now when it comes to the political world, so... I just thought it was kind of fitting in reality, oddly enough. Get this thing out of here. Now, like, is the cast, like, original or anything? Not really. I mean, again, it's set in a high school setting like many of the other titles, so, I mean, it's pretty standard tropes for most characters, I'd say. So, let's see, I'm gonna go down this way, hug the wall for the staircase. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be going through this area quite a few times. So. Overall, though, like I said, I would count Persona 5, like, I want a good challenge. I would give 5 a pretty average challenge rating. It has a few good fights in it that are pretty good. But overall, now to be fair, I level grinded in the beginning, so I could do dungeons in one day and maximize social links. So I did get every social link at the end of the game and everything, so you could argue I just was really well equipped. But I don't think there's anything on that path. I might want to take a peek down there and see if there's maybe anything else. But it's definitely not as challenging as... Like, 3 is still the hardest, in my opinion.
I shall show you the difference in
when it
skill.
comes to difficulty. Now, the theme... Like, I'm liking the themes a lot in 2. I think, theme-wise, like, if I'm talking about the whole series, I think 2... if we count both 2s together, I think they have a much stronger theme system. Because they go beyond just tell, like, the full Instant Sin throws in the Zodiac system and everything. I do feel like, overall, I think the 2s have a really deep, like, they all have deep themes to an extent, but I think 2 went beyond how deep all the other entries went. And probably 1's probably the weakest in themes. 1's probably the most stereotypical in tropes too. Whiting. So I know a lot of people said 5's whiting seems kind of like a rough translation. I personally didn't have a problem with it myself, but I'm not exactly the best person to ask about whiting. I have terrible grammar, so I'm not exactly the best person to ask for that. I personally don't have a problem with 5, but I do understand some people's complaints about being too easy, especially when you've only played the modern entries. Because I can definitely say Total Punishment is harder than... I would say Total Punishment is definitely harder than 4 and 5, I would say. I'm not done with it, so I can't really speak on it, comparing it to 3. But I think 3 is still going to blow it out of the water with difficulty. I don't think anything is going to blow 3 out, because, well, to be honest, nobody really has the balls to do that again. Because you got so many people who complain, games are too hard, and they need an easy autoplay mode and shit and that. You know, and that gets having, accessibility, don't get me wrong. I'm just a more pro to whatever the dev wants to do with the game. I would like the devs to make the game they want. If they want to make a really hard game, they want to make a really hard game. You can say I would like an easy mode or something, but I don't think you should spend the rest of your life moaning about it forever. See, they get less complicated moving forward. Story kind of loses momentum. And then Total Punishment? Okay. Well, that's going to be a bit of a shame then. Because honestly, it's been building up pretty good at this point. Like, it had a... Like I said, until the P1 cast started getting involved, I was kind of like, oh, P5. Now, I do admit, the middle of Persona 5 does drag on a bit. Now, am I getting... okay, I still haven't gone up. P5 does get a little too filly in the middle. And there is some of the later targets, the pacing does, especially when you do a dungeon in one day specifically. That's kind of the problem with the modern titles. If you do the one dungeon a day thing in P4 and 5, you do it in one day, and now you have like a whole month and a half to plan all the social link stuff you need to do, and it's just like, depending on how interested you are in different social links, everyone's gonna have likely like 2 or 3 at least that they like, but once you get all the ones you really care for, you're just like, just get on with it. Yes, we have him in the hospital, get him better so the story moves on. I really like the casual modes because it helps me finish most games, but they always need to be optional for... Yeah, and the player should dictate the options they're given to them. But, like I said, ultimately I feel like the dev is the first one that should get the real call, because they're the one designing the game. So, if it ends up being bad for the game, then, that's sadly a bad call on them then, but... A lot of that stuff is subjective. I mean, I don't go say like, oh, I can't play the Lion King on the Super Nintendo, so it should be forcibly dumbed down so I can play it. It's just... Sometimes some games are just not going to be in your playability. I mean, those games, I can't beat any mainline Mega Man games. I can't beat a single one. Probably the one I've ever played the most was 2 growing up because we...
I shall show you the difference.
No, actually, I think it was 4. What? Whatever one had Skull Man, the one that gave you the skull shield, that's the one I grew up with as a child. But I've never been any mainline Mega Man game, but I'm not here saying, like... I'm not saying people don't have the right to quiz, like, you know, you can criticize Mega Man 1 doesn't have, like, a continue system or anything. You gotta beat it all in the limited amount of lives, and if not, game over, start over again. You know, you can criticize shit, of course, but that was the design they went with. I can say I think that might have been a little much or something, but it doesn't magically change the game, sadly. But there's always going to be something that's not going to be your cup of tea. So, and the thing is, like, mainly I'm talking about people who complain about Dark Souls needing a difficulty system. And in the sense of Dark Souls, to me, it's weird. Because Dark Souls is designed in a way where you can easily over-level. Like, you can easily manipulate the game in your favor and control the difficulty. So, I find it weird that, like, to me, the difficulty setting is in the game already. So I just find it weird when people is like, oh, it needs an easy mode. It's like, to me, it always exists in the game. You just boot it up, get lots of souls, and fucking crank it in the gear and levels and shit. But maybe it's just too complicated for some people to understand, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, see, to me, I would agree. I feel like it's a part of its design. I feel it always exists in the game itself. But, you know, if you ever read any opinion piece on having an easy mode, you would find that they greatly disagree with that thought process. And I can understand when you play online, some invaders are dicks. You're not gonna hear me necessarily disagree with that. Some invaders are assholes. They just specifically tweak to murder you. But that's kind of the surprise factor in the game. Because PC invaders are an unexpected element in the game. You know, like, you know, generally when you play a game, usually most stuff stays the same unless it has some kind of rogue element to it, yeah? So, the enemy placement in Dark Souls, you know, is always the same, basically. So, player invasions, like, mix it up. Something to be unexpected. Something to be like, well, I already know the entire layout of this stage, but someone invaded. They could be anywhere, wielding anything. They could literally come from any fucking corner of the map. See, some JRPGs I really love characters and stories, but not so much the gameplay, so I want something to erase that part. That lets me see more of the story and characters. See, I grew up, like, when I started getting into JRPGs, I was really enthralled by a lot of the stories more than the gameplay, and as I grew older, I became more interested in the gameplay, and, well, I wouldn't say I became less interested in the story, but I would say the gameplay grew to be a higher factor. But I still enjoy a really good story. But obviously, you know, I've played hundreds of games at this point, so you also gotta be kind of creative with what you do in your story. Okay, so we made somewhere different. Hopefully we don't... Well, we're on the basement floor, so there's probably no more pitfalls here. Probably have to find some more staircases and go back up again.
Fools, be gone!
I really hope they did not design this place to be like that fucking cave in Innocent Sin. Yeah, ultimately, if you want to play in casual, like, I don't have anything against anyone who wants to play something casual. If it's an option that the dev team put in, you should. And like I said, I'm not against accessibility. Like Neo Automata, The Automata has chips that can make the characters literally basically play themselves. Now you can only play it on easy. You can only use those on, you can only use those on easy mode. Which obviously makes sense, because, you know, if you have some kind of injury, disability or something, you need the game to be easier anyway. So it would make sense to limit them to easy for accessibility people and give those options. You can make the little pod basically attack on its own. You can make the whichever android you're playing at the time auto dodge. You can control how much of it becomes automated. And then see, I think that was a good balance of putting in accessibility options and giving you different options. You could use them all. You could pick certain things depending on what your weaknesses and your disability or problems are and that. See, I'm surprised I finished Breath of Fire 3. D game gets kind of grindy. I beat Breath of Fire 2, 3, and 4. I haven't done 5. I think it was 2. Which one has the plant guy that does like different transformations? I think that was 2. Pretty sure that was 2. If it was 1, then it was 1. One of the 2 OG ones I never beat. I think 2's the one I beat. But I never beat 5. But I have beat 2, 3, and 4. 3 is a really good game, but admittedly, it's a pretty lengthy game with a lot of different difficulty spikes. I remember going to that tournament thing when they were kids, and it just like, holy crap. No, not the onion one. The humanoid plant. Not the onion plant. But to be fair, he is a plant too. So, you got me there. But no, there's a humanoid plant guy that's in, I'm pretty sure it's 2. I think 2 was the one that had the plant guy, Bo, Kate. See, I'm trying to remember the big rhino armadillo dude. Now, I never played the one that had, I think his name was Jane? It was like a Prince Frog. I'm pretty sure that's the first one that I never got through. Pretty sure. But, yeah. The Plant Boy in 3 is pretty good, though. You know, having auto regeneration. Very weird story with him, though. So, what? Oh, I bet there's a pit I need to fall. Wait, no, I'm on the basement floor, though. So, what the fuck's the point of this wheel, then? There's no chests or anything. Is it just literally just a waste of time to go down? Oh wait, I bet I know why it's there. Because there's probably a pitfall. Because how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet there's a pitfall somewhere up there? Well, at least that's better than making it way back in the beginning. So at least they're not making me run the whole dungeon again. So that's a little better though. 4 had some censorship though. Here's something a lot of people don't know about 4. Now, it did have a very good story. It had a really interesting art style too. But here's a weird interaction that was completely removed from the Western version. So, Ryu's a fucking idiot in the game. Like, he has no common sense of anything. For some reason, there was a weird coin gag in the Japanese version with the military bunny chick that joins you late in the game, where he would pull her pants down. And I can't remember the context of it. Like, I think he didn't, like, understand being male or female or some shit. I don't remember the exact context of it. I think he did it, like, 4 times in the Japanese version, but They removed all of those from our version. A lot of people don't know about that. Also, there was a weird translation in the beginning that in the Western version, you could take it as a romantic thing between Nina and the tiger killer in 4. That isn't in the original Japanese version. So I'm not really particular why they translated it this one way. Okay, so in here. So if I was to go off what the room below looks like, I would imagine it's probably in this area, so I probably want to go the long way around, I'm imagining. I really need to get... to playing Breath of Fire 5. I know that one gets a lot of, how should we say, shafted a lot by the fan base.
Fools, be gone!
It had interesting ideas, but yeah, that, like, what we were talking about yesterday with changing too much and not changing enough, I would probably put 5 in the category that it changed too much of the, because it went to a really rogue time management, resource management system, because you have only so long to live, and you die, and you carry over things into a new game to try and go farther. Though oddly enough, it helped inspire that gameplay aspect in Dead Rising, which I feel like was a much more fitting thing in Dead Rising. But yeah, it was kind of a weird element to just be in the 5th entry. Okay, let's see. Of course, straight falls. So maybe it's just a little bit in the middle then.
I shall show you the difference in skill.
It lacked the kind of relaxed... Yeah, you definitely wasn't getting a fantasy vibe. You had this dark, kind of steampunky kind of vibe to it. Even with like a touch of survival horror. Because it was a survival type game. Because you had limited resources, limited money. Basically, the more you fought, the less time you were going to have to finish the game. But at the same time, you need to get stronger. So you have to balance getting stronger, but also not wasting all your time to where you're not gonna make it to the end. Yeah, they'll the story is like something happened on the surface world, so all society went underground, and like you saved Nina in 5, and these military people are trying to do something with her. And she wants to go to the surface, so you just decide you're gonna help her get to the surface because you're like, this feels wrong. So you start fighting all the people that you used to work with. And then the other thing is the dragon mechanic is completely different. So you still can transform into a dragon. But when you transform into a dragon, it massively eats your time that you have to live. But you basically become a demigod. You can pretty much, I believe, like almost 1-shot to 3-shot like any boss in your dragon form. But you will lose massive amount of time using it. So, like, most guides will tell you to use it like in the late game for like really hard bosses. But you can strategically change how you do it a little bit. Okay, so let's try the middle. Look at the middle safe. I mean, it gives you... Because basically it's a... This fight is... Because, you know, depending on your kind of logic, what you prioritize and stuff, you know, different people can consider different fights harder or easier than other people. So, essentially the dragon form in 5 is your trump card against whatever particular fight you're like, I hate this boss, fuck it, nuke it. I'll lose it this time, but I nuke it and don't have to waste more time on the difficulty or...
Hurry up.
I did play 5 back in the day. I got to some point where the Kalos got ambushed and died. That's the one thing I didn't really like in the game. It's just the whole... The cycle system, to me, made more sense with Dead Rising. First thing, it's a new IP. So, you know, it doesn't have an established core system in it. So it makes sense with it more. And then the whole, like, journalism, losing the truth kind of thing, and then restarting to try and find the truth kind of thing, kind of fits with the journalism story of Dead Rising 1. But, you know, with 5, it's just survival, more survival-esque RPG game. And, you know, that's not an element that's in any of the other titles. I mean, yeah, you could argue every game's survival to some aspect, but you know what I mean. Like, there's limited resources, and you don't have forever, like, oh, I'm gonna sit in this dungeon and grind for 10 hours, and it's gonna have no negative effects. Like, no, that can have huge negative ramifications in a playthrough on 5 if you sat down and just level grinded for several hours in an area. That could give huge implications. One day, though, I would like to sit down and actually try to play through Breath of Fire 5. Though I feel we would probably at least have to go through it one more time, probably, at least. Now, on the upside, unlike, say, like with Lost Odyssey, where, you know, I start over, I don't necessarily have to start over. I could actually keep my original progress and carry... Now,
I leave it to you.
Here's the thing with Breath of Fire 5, though. You had 2 types of experience. You had the experience you got there and then you got this, like, leftover experience that you can apply to anyone at any time. And that experience carries over into a new game. So, the basic idea was to basically get as far as you can a few times and let that experience build up. And then when you're like, okay, this is the playthrough, I'm going for the end. Take all that and fucking dump in all your characters so they'll overpowered for a chunk of the game. And, you know, try to walk through the end of the game. That's kind of the basic idea that was with 5. Now, did I miss any doors? Is what I just want to check real quick. No doors. Might have missed some more pitfalls, though. Definitely don't want to mess up here. Not liking all these big open rooms. You know what was weird though I keep wanting to say Persona 5 in Breath of Fire 5 is it still incorporated fishing into the game. If you've played Breath of Fire, every game has fishing. Fishing has always been a thing in Breath of Fire. It's just weird they actually somehow still put the fairies and fishing into 5. Now, here's a really interesting question to ask. Has anyone played Breath of Fire 6? I have never played 6. I don't even... Can you even still play 6? Because, you know how phone games are. They come and then they either get pulled or obsolete on the phones.
We'll hear your
Underground
excuses at the
dumpster
stage.
fishing. If I would remember correctly, you go to like a save point and then you get teleported to the ferry area and you can fish there, if I remember correctly. I don't quite remember exactly. Where is the way out of this darkened hellhole? Yeah, for those who don't know, I would imagine most people here know, but Breath of Fire 6 was a mobile title. Ugh. A mobile title that never was localized either. Most people probably won't ever really have the dedication to ever try and play it either. Honestly, when it came to when they announced 6, I have to agree with Alpha Omega Sin's comment on it. It was just a cash grab. It's like, hey, let's just use a franchise name and attach it to our shitty mobile game, so people will be like, oh, hey, there's a box over there. I guess we'll grab that one quick. Why didn't I see that coming? Oh no. No, I'm back at the beginning. No, you dick game. No. No. I gotta go through all of that again. Fuck. You know, if I was smart, I'd be saving. Do you think I should do that? I could do that. But then that would take away from all the suffering. How am I going to remember this dungeon evilly if I did that?
I feel sorry.
And I just gave the game credit for making a closer area to dump me in just a while ago. It's like, oh, here's a closer area. So if I fall down, you know, it's not the whole dungeon. Then it's like, oh, by the way, you have some dick move. Back to the beginning.
Hurry up.
Why even bother with the side womb earlier then?
I leave it to you.
And this is definitely going to be the equivalent of Cave in Innocence and... I guess what can you do though? Yeah, I do know somebody, a YouTuber who went through all the trouble to play Breath of Fire 6. And if I remember correctly, it was pretty much what you would imagine. Well, we do. Here's a pitfall. I don't even think it's that. It's just... I mean, this game, you definitely should be grinding in this game. You should be killing lots of shit in this game, because this game is not very merciful. Especially in the beginning. I mean, damn, a lot of the early boss, like... In the PSP instance, a lot of the early boss fights were like, yawn. In this game, it's like, oh, did we not beat you to fucking death? Oh, well, game over. Come back. We'll beat you to death again. I mean, I think I got past the first 2, like, by the scrape of my teeth, and then the one inside the mental ward fucking murdered the fuck out of me. Like, some of these boss fights have been pretty damn tough.
Fools, be gone!
You tell him, Nate. Oh no. It's a television. Huh. That's kind of odd. Usually everything's scared of that. You teach me. Well, I kind of wanted to murder you all, to be honest. Bad quality. Mommy scary. Well, he's full, so maybe he'll like being wiretapped? wiretapping is one of the weirdest interactions I've seen in these fucking games, for fuck's sake. Just why? Why? Why do they like wiretapping? Why? Just weird. Okay, where I was going now? Okay, I remember where I am now. See, it's points like this where random fights are really annoying. Fall through hole, random fights. Get back to where you was, fall through a new hole. Random fights. It's just a lame way, sadly, to prolong the game. I don't mind having a dungeon to explore, I hate pitfall idea, like, when it's not like a long one for 1 or 2 pitfalls, it's not that bad, but when you like, there's this giant area full of pitfalls and you gotta re-run half the dungeon every time you fall through one, it just sucks so much. Now what would work for pitfalls? Something like Dragon Quest XI, where you can run past or have better control at encountering enemies. But in a random encounter system, it's just really annoying. But when it's a system where you can see the enemies and have some semblance of avoidance, that's definitely a better game to have this kind of dungeon. Not my cup of tea in a random encounter. Whether just explore.
So, who wants to have their face smashed in?
He does! But we're gonna blackmail him instead. Down, please. Yeah, I wish I knew what made these things happen. See, my only guess is either Ellen has the dialogue necessary to make him happy, or I just literally cannot figure out. One of those two. Those are the two possibilities. So get me the fucking hell. Okay. So, now this is, no, one more staircase, then we should be at the one. So, I'd probably rather not do this, but to be fair, do we really want to run through all this again? Probably not. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to save, and we're going to be assholes and reload if we need to. Save, slot. So, now I believe that one, yeah, that's after the factory, so that should be the last save we have inside town, so we can save over this one. Hopefully we never have to go back to that, because fuck, I don't want to go through the boat again. The boat itself was long enough as it is. I mean, well, we're an hour and 17 minutes into this thing. Okay, so... Go that way. Nope. Oh, wait, screw it. Ah. I really wish I could change the buttons for menu in the map. Load. I'm sorry, this is gonna be annoying, but... It's this so we can rewatch me climb the stairs a bazillion times, so... I think this is probably the more preferable method, but to be fair, either one's not exactly very entertaining to watch, so... Now, the one was just, yeah, straight, so just move in a little and just go completely around. That was that one. I'm not aware of any... We didn't find any. That doesn't necessarily mean there aren't any. So what are you playing today, by the way, Dennis?
You're all under arrest.
I don't think you said whether you're starting the Xenoblade. I don't remember. I remember you said you got it, but I think I asked if you was gonna play it, and I don't think you said whether you was or not. If you did, then I just forgot. Don't mind me, I'm just stupid.
Persona.
So what I'm hoping is after Eternal Punishment, I think I'm just gonna try and work on some of the games that have been kind of lost in the background, like Alundra. Get back on Dragon Quest Builders 2.
Go.
Maybe even get back to Drakengard 2. That's been just rotting in the back for ages too. Alundra and Drakengard 2 have both been rotting in the back forever. Dan wanted me to get back to the Sin Kangagwa. I can't ever pronounce the name of the ninja beat 'em up type with heavy visual novels. But yeah, I'd like to try and get some of the stuff I've already have on the grid probably worked on before I pick a massive new things to play. Okay. So, probably get around here, and then probably save here, because I don't know if there's any, because after all, we found that one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ignore the chests. They're clearly traps. They're clearly traps. You're just solely there to get you. So I'm going to go this way. They are traps.
Let's do it.
Can't believe you.
Persona.
Hurry up.
No, no. So don't kill me.
Whoop-ass completed.
That is the weirdest line she has in this. The whoop-ass is completed! Yeah! Whoop-ass! It's just weird. Ooh, excuse me. These ruins, they're just dark and cold and wet and... I need to go back to gambling. The gamble. Yeah, that was the thing with Fred Flintstone, was it? Something like that. Okay. Now this is the first big room. And I'm willing to bet there probably is definitely a pitfall in there that I was lucky to probably miss. So. Thank goodness this game lets you save pretty much anywhere aside from a few specific spots in the game. One's been good. No pitfall there.
Let's do it.
Yeah, honestly, aside from the one cave in Innocent Sin, like, the last time I must have seen such aggressive pitfall dungeon design was probably in, like, what, Dragon Quest IV or something?
I leave it to you.
I mean, man, it's been a while since I've seen a RPG be incredibly aggressive with pitfalls. Well, to be fair, Dragon Quest VII had some. But I can't quite remember if they went full crazy on them or not. Dragon Quest, like, I can't really remember a lot of like, the story overall, I remember a lot of that, but, like, Pacific Dungeons, kinda don't really remember them very well. I mean, there were a lot of dungeons and places you went to in 7, and they weren't exactly unique, you know? It's like, oh, a mountain, a volcano, a cave, some ancient ruins. It's like, you've never been to any of those in, like, 2,000 other games, right? And straight is a pit. Definitely want to go that way, then. Try maybe going in a circle to the left. See if that leads to a little bit of success. Pardon me again. Okay, why was I facing north? Yeah, so it was in this one. We will find this one. I thought I saved in the bottom of that one. I thought. No, well, we don't now. So let's try going round. Bingo. Okay, so now we're on 1. 2 was, yeah, 2 was where it was. What the hell? Okay. Here we go. It's on B2. So we might actually be getting now, because it's not that far from it. So it's probably going to go around a little bit and hit a staircase. As far as I know, Persona doesn't have it. I have not seen that in Persona 2. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's probably possible, but I doubt it's in it. You know, you bring up a good point. The few RPGs that have a float spell, the float above pitfalls, and that is a very select few games. But you know what? Big props to you if you did that in your game. Greatly appreciate. This ain't going the direction I was thinking it was, though.
You're all under arrest.
Yeah, it is very dark in here. To be honest, that was probably on purpose to meet Kadoi's kind of theme, because he's a shady, evil fucking asshole, so probably just kind of themed type thing.
Go!
Then
Endure a blow and administer 2. That's the secret of battle.
put that 2 in them. Because, I mean, 2 did eat 9. 2 ate 9? No, it's 7, 8, 9. But don't mind me trying to make bad humor. It could still end up that way, going this way. Because, it would be... Let's see where the stairs are exactly. The stairs are right there. So... So yeah, that looks like we want to go to the northeast. And that should lead us there. To the northeast. Okay, now staircase. Here I was like, oh my goodness, I think we're almost there. Might still potentially be almost there, maybe? Probably want to save before I hit another pitfall. You know, I'm starting to wonder if Maya has a thing for asses. You might be one of those gals that's like, that guy has a fine. I mean, come on, she's always talking about asses. Whoop ass time. The whoop ass has been this show. The whoop ass this, whoop ass that. Isn't really that far of a stretch. I don't know. Actually, I'm kind of scared to see how much money I've gotten since I've essentially been doing an hour and a half of more killing shit. Look at all that fucking money, man. I'm going to be amazed if I can even spend it all at this point, because there hasn't been any real new gear to buy. Probably best to... Honestly, it'd be best to have him use the baboo thing. Because it does very decent. Anyway, so... Oh, there's items. I thought that was just a random one. That's it? So there has to be another staircase somewhere then. Dick move, game. Dick move. Just literally a room with an empty box of nothing. Yeah, this is a perfect fight for this too, actually. So, I'm gonna change you up so you can give everyone a little bit of heal. I feel like the empty chest thing doesn't convey as well in a third-person dungeon as it does in a like. I feel like that's a better thing in a first-person dungeon kind of game, like Etra Odyssey or something. I feel like I don't know. That feels more normal because you feel like you're there, literally exploring this place that could be looted or something. Versus, it's like, I don't know. I kind of feel like that's more of a normal instance in a first-person dungeon crawler than any kind of third-person-esque. Actually, now I think about it, I don't think I ever found anything empty in Persona 1, oddly enough, though. So there's obviously more going that way. So where was the staircase? Might still be able to lead to it. Right there. Yeah. So if this goes around and then down a little, that should lead right to that staircase. Maybe I should stop theorizing the path though, because every time I keep doing it, it keeps not happening. I'm back on the first floor. Sheesh. Oh. I probably should save. Last thing I need right now is some more fucking pitfalls. Trying to get him to heal, so I just keep letting him try to get to there. If necessary, I can just force him to be the first one in the turn order. Still no new enemies, though. Probably didn't see if she hit. I mean, I would imagine it. I'm not sure what rank it's at. I haven't really actually been paying attention to how many rank ups it's gotten. And think this entire time Maya's been attacking. And she still has 450 fucking SP. As long as you get the big end of that, you get a good heal out of that. Let him do it one more time and get ooh la la up. That's a really good heal. Most time it at least been doing about 80 now, so that's still pretty decent. Especially when you can do like 170 most of the time. Which is very good. Anyway, I was Oh yeah, I was gonna see what rank Sona is at the moment. It's got 2 of its moves. It's only rank 4. It's wanking up pretty slow. Pretty slow. Oh, I see. Then imagining, holy crap, there's a lot of trap shit. Okay, we're saving. No, 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 I saw that. I saw that load. Fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice. Shame on you. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of crap all over here. Is that a secret? Okay, I think that's a pathway.
You're all under arrest.
Sorry, I was having a miniature seizure. Whoa. We got Jafar's persona in here or something? I mean, not really a point to really change anything, so... Stupid. Oh no. No, 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 no. That could be bad. He reflects everything that could be bad. Damn, those things have some fucking resistance.
Persona.
Damn, are they fucking weak to anything? Ow. Lots of fucking ow. No. Yeah, they use lightning.
Go.
So... Try, see if I can put some under some control. I doubt. Holy in dark. I doubt it will, but I could try it. I need somebody to 1-5, so I guess you do it. That one guy might fucking kill everyone. Probably not worth trying to do the insta-kill shit. Haha. Holy crap. Reflecting her own lightning did shitloads of damage. Whoa. Oh no. No. Okay, good. I can live with that. Holy crap. 200.
Persona.
The bad thing here is Nate is confused, so he is likely not going to do what I want. Which is not good. Honestly, they're not doing as much damage, so maybe I should be going after him, because he's actually doing a lot of fucking damage to everyone. Oh, wait. There's two people. Oh, yeah, because Nate's confused. He's not gonna do it, though, so. He's not gonna do anything I want, but.
Persona!
Oh, of course. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Let me guess, he probably resists all magic shit like... Yeah, he's like the other dude. Fuck. So I got two gals who highly resist magic.
It's over.
I'm not liking that. At least I got hold back up. Yeah, he just reflects everything. So let's see, that's huge, small, yeah. So do that on him. You'll sleep. You can't do shit. Wobbling wolf. Focus on them. And yeah, you just stick to that, because if he casts that one spell, he does a lot of damage. Once he's dead, I can... Ooh, nice. That's exactly the kind of damage I need. Because, I mean, once he's dead, these two aren't doing enough. He's the one doing all the fucking pain right now. It's just a matter of wearing the other two down. I would imagine they're probably vulnerable to physical shit too, but since I've been lacking on everyone's melee shit, so nobody really has a really good physical attack except Ooh La La, because I got some gloves full for that. Build a weapon shop. Build a bail attack weapon shop, yeah. Maya's asleep. Okay, he's gone. So that's out of the way. So, yeah, you might as well just keep doing that. So, yeah. Guess just keep doing that. Hopefully the physical walks on them and we just kill the two of them. And I hope whatever's in this chest is worth this, because, damn, this was actually kind of an annoying fight deal. Ate up a lot of my fucking SP.
Persona.
But on the plus side, I haven't used any of my SP items, so I think we'll still be overall good, though. Stop that. One shot? Nice.
I am the champion.
Indeed. You got a card for trouble in 10,000 yen. And some levels. That's actually fitting that she leveled up from that. That's actually fitting. Okay, well that was kind of incredibly painful, but I guess we'll kind of go ahead and save after that, just in case we have to reload. And really wouldn't want to redo that fight, so that was a little bit annoying. Just a tad. Looks like there's a path over there. Whoa! Yeah, there's a path over here. I imagine the staircase down here. I think we're almost out of this fucking hellhole, I think. I think.
Be gone!
A very strong, I think. Stick to that. Yeah, you shouldn't need to be on that anymore. You know, getting close to fucking 2 hours with you. I am just gonna be like, oh, sweet, sweet city concrete. Oh,
Persona.
mercy. Me.
Persona.
Now if I can get some level ups to, I mean, Ulala got SP up because of a level up. Maya and Nate can get a level up, and we'll be pretty good on SP again. That's the nice thing about the Persona 2s is when you level up, you just get all your shit back. Kind of makes the grinding aspect a little easier because you can just be like, oh, I'm gonna level up, so don't need to waste any of my resources. All good. Everything's good. Except for that deep fried fish.
That's the secret of battle.
I ain't gonna be so witch after this fucking dungeon. There'll better be like some super. Oh. I think we got a problem. Really? Just a dead end? Oh, come on. Okay. Well. So it's somewhere in the womb thing over here. Looks like there might be a path going up, so let's back around then.
You want to go?
It's about time winning some of these dummies. Because the good thing is, they'll, even though I'm not really getting anything from them specifically, because I'm maxed out on the cards, it is letting me skip the fight so I can keep getting more SP from walking. And can you imagine, like, any of the modern entries where you gain SP from just walking? Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Suspicious looking loom. Looks like there's an opening over there. There has to be some kind of hole somewhere. This can't be the fucking end. And by end, I mean a dead end. There has to be a beginning.
Scout!
can growl all you want. You did. Die.
Hurry up.
Die. They'll teach you to be in a group. See, if you all individuals, you could have died separately.
The whoop-ass completed!
I need to find a way to title one of the episodes for this on YouTube. Whoop-ass completed. I need to find some way of doing that. There has to be something in here. Did I check this whole back wall here? There has to be something in one of these dead ends. Hey, don't worry. There can't just be nothing here.
I shall show you the difference in skill.
I just want out of here. Put me in a straitjacket, drag me away already. We've been stuck under the sea for like a week here. I want to see my family again. Nothing there. Yeah, there's a stairwell. It goes up higher there. Well, my only guess is this is just a waste of time and there has to be a staircase that way then. If there's not, then there has to be something about that. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Just a red herring loom. How much you want to guess of some pitfalls though? You know, I bet there are some more pitfalls probably coming here. That's probably what that room's for. Probably another area you fall into. As long as you don't do the beginning of the cave. We'll kill it. That's not as far as a journey to hike. Still incredibly annoying though. Ow, my face. What is that, 59 bullets? No, but
They call this the logical result.
by killing people's self-consciousness? I don't know about that being very logical, but anyway, I'm gonna save here. Yeah, Maya's actually starting to get down now. Will she level up before we find the boss? Will everyone get their SP back? Will Atticus go truly mad? And we'll see the origins of the Proving Grounds insanity. Find out this and more very relatively soon. We hope the hell. Please. Please. Okay. Anyway. Kinda expecting a pitfall somewhere here. Apparently not, though.
I feel sorry for
Yeah, just imagine how many people we've mortaled in this game by this point. Not as many as in Sin, though. A lot more people were brutally mortaled in that game than this one.
Persona!
Hurry up. Weak.
So probably about 4 more fights Maya should level up. Man, by By the time we're out of here, we might be in the high fucking 40s, man. Most people are gonna be 45 at least by the end of this. So I'm blocking now. Okay, where was this one? Okay, this is likely. Yeah, I know we've heard this a bazillion times at this point, but this is incredibly likely going to be the one that actually connects, though, because it is literally just the south of us, so... Oh. For a second there, I was about to have a heart attack. You know, that's actually kind of a funny fuck you kind of thing. Because it's like, oh, surprise! You're right at the bus now! That's actually kind of funny. I don't think I'm going to need more than 400 on Maya, probably. I'll be surprised if I need more than that. Oh, man. I seriously thought I was just gonna be like, ugh. Okay then. Should be boss time. Nate versus his arch nemesis meet again after the bowing hells. Destiny has shrouded them to meet again. Here we go with some good music too. After all of that. They're coming! Fictional conscience, no! No, it's just a high school. Even worse than fictional mythological things. What the hell's up with that? Oh, so you mean that was the last one? So basically this is Mother 3 except you already did everything.
Guido, you acknowledged your weakness before. Your act makes me sick. I do not want to see you lower yourself.
To be pitied by you again. Light has its role, shadows have their role. That's just how it is.
I see. Well, I will bring you to your knees again. Young lad, I leave the woman to you.
So we get 4 mechs or 2 mechs? 4 mechs and Guido. Guido. Okay then. So match in hell again. Okay, well let's try all the hit-all shit we got. Try and get these mechs under control. Luckily they should count as a giant group. Sadly I don't have any hit-all with Hall. So target 1 absolute should be group. I would imagine lightning should be very, it's a single enemy. Lightning should do very good against them. So that's the group, so we group that. Actually, see, didn't I have, that was launch damage, sword launch. See, I need 2 lightnings. Now, wait now. I mix. That is almighty. So, let's see, anyone else had? You did. Try that and mix those two together. And yeah, just go ahead and do nuclear and Soapy. And I just fucked that all up. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. 51. Boo. Maybe try some physical then. That's Bell. Ah, incoming fire! Got nukes! No crazy! They'll cause a cave in. Okay. Go. Nuke 'em!
Do not fall behind.
Okay. That's not going to be good against Guido, but the lightning is still incredibly effective against the mech, so we definitely want to stick to that. Yeah, that's basically going to be the most effective thing we got against the mech, so. I don't know how the fuck that works, but I'm not. Anyway, okay, let's try. It would be better to get rid of them for, so get you two to keep sticking together. And let's see. Probably going to have you heal because with so many of them right now, they're dealing a lot of damage. So we'll see how much if the physical attack doesn't do too decently against them, I'll probably have her try using them against Guido.
I'm depending on you.
Yeah, that is. That's some good fucking damage now. Sadly, it looks like he got locked out his persona, yeah. So probably have more attack Guido. Oof, oof, no! Heal down! Need a medic! Out of mana! Okay. Let's see, who was it that had... I know I had someone's persona on the revive spell. You do. Get his ass up. Then you two together. He should heal when he gets up, so yeah, probably just gonna have him focus on healing. Because with such a big group, they're doing too much damage, so of course, them sealing personas is not helping.
Busted.
Hey, well, no, I needed you to heal. I thought you would have fucking healed, you son of a... Oh, that's not good. Okay, look, buddy, I need you to do that. I need you to do it, like, really soon. Super soon. So soon that it's incredibly important to do it. Like now. Like immediately. Okay, we'll try that on Guido and... Now he fucking went. Oh. Okay, he attacked Ulala. That is a very interesting looking. Hey, Carter. No, that was Bofu. No! 2 people down. Not good. How you doing, Carter? That's 100 less damage. This fucking fight's not anything to all scoff at, that's for sure. Okay, Laura. I need you. Fucking people back up, please. I guess I'm just gonna have to do individual healing for the time then. So, let's get Nate healed. And Nate can just keep nuking them. Yes, Dennis is around. Well, he was. I'm not sure if he's still tuning in. Dennis, if there was a Dennis still around, you have a call waiting for you from Carter. Just got a notification he's playing the new Xeno. Yeah, he said earlier in the stream that he was playing, that he had gotten the Definitive Edition. So why, is he playing it on Twitch, you mean? Because you said you got a notification. I don't even think Switch has a message system. Yeah, I don't even think the Switch has a message system. Do you want me to add him on Discord? I can send him a message on Discord if you want. Okay. Now, if you would, get Buffalo up. You got your fucking persona sealed. That's not good, so I guess go ahead. Check him for now. No, it's fine. Yeah, you can always message him on Discord anyway. So you go ahead and boop there. I'm just gonna leave him do the bamboo thing. Because until some of these mech things fall down, they are dealing way too much damn damage. Okay, he's alive, so let me make sure he's still set to do... Also, I need to change holes now. Might as well. Go ahead and do Twin Slash. I want to try that on Guido. And, get you up there, and... Yeah, I can't... Oh, yeah. I can't use the lightning until the stats buff goes away, so... Guess you're just gonna have to stab him for 7 damage. Yep. Don't die, man. No. Okay, she dodged it. Yeah, there's Dennis.
Now,
For hope, for love, for destiny. It's flight time. No. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna hit Bofu again. Just had a boss fight. Was it that evil middle face? That feet? 14 damage? The fuck? That was a heavy physical. Sheesh. What am I gonna have to do this guy then? See, that was, yeah, the sword, so that ain't gonna do any difference, huh? Nope. Guess I could do individual lightning, try help bowling these fuckers down. And then, yeah, continue doing that. Nate is still locked, so do that. But let's go ahead and move the order, so probably Bell go that way. I think Ulala has Bell magic stat than Buffalo, I believe. Alright then. Lightning!
What's wrong?
My face! Ah! on, you're washing already? Just the forced area. Yeah, if I get around doing the Switch version, I probably would want to try some of the... Because I never got to mess with some of the town building aspects you do that one town. I never messed with any of that, so when I got to the big dramatic ending area, it's like, oh, well, now I get why they had that. Oh, that was some fantastic voice work, music, wonderful game. Okay, Nate is... His persona looks like it is back. Ooh la got sealed now. We can still work with that though. As long as we got 2 people doing lightning, it don't really matter. Yeah, punch that bot. Show it who's bot. No, no, not Nate. Damn it. No, it's sealing everyone. Oh, apparently it didn't affect you. We got lucky. No, stop sealing everything. Stop sealing my personas. Yes. Progression. A good heal on Bufu. Alright, well they're getting down, so now this is starting to get under control now. Okay, you're still down, so yeah, just stick to that then. And the only question is, how am I gonna deal with Guido? I mean, he hasn't really been doing much. Guido. I know I'm not saying his name very well. But,
It's over.
so far what I've tried on him, he's very resistant to the damage, man. So, this might still be a very long fight. Okay, they're still... So, yeah, can't do anything else. I need them to get the fucking status effect off him. Okay, there. Uala's back. Nate's back. Sweet. Okay. Back to lightning all across the board. Yep.
Persona.
What his persona is? Because in P1 he had the... He had nothing
It's over.
Falling Chaos as his persona. And it definitely doesn't look like any of the versions of it that appeared in Innocent Sin either, so kind of curious. Okay, Long back in action. Some more lightning. Lightning, lightning, lightning everywhere. Just everything lightning. Okay. I wonder if the 3 of them together, you know, I was gonna be like, I wonder if the 3 of them together can even do a stronger version. Apparently not. Nope, nope. No. Okay. 2 of them are still coming up, so I just have them combine nails together.
Hey, give me a hand.
I need that one to quote.
Go.
There's some electricity coming out of them. long as they don't take down my healer, I think I'm pretty good. The Maya's very low on SP. Though she's not the one dealing the majority of the damage, so it's not that big of a deal for her. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Go shoot Ooh La La, she can reflect the damage. Okay, Law is still sealed. You up there.
Is that all you got?
What? That hole. Please stop sealing it.
Do not fall behind.
Come on. Two left. One left. Kill it, kill it. Kill it with your fists. Oh, that would have been so funny. That damage.
It's over.
Okay, everything should be way in control now. Electrocute, this last one, she's still, Nate got sealed, so... Yeah, no more combinations for a bit. He should be almost dead, though. Oh, sweet! Ah, that's funny. Okay, now... Mr. Sardinia, as he was called in episode 1. Guido. How the hell... He's been resisting, like, everything. Let's just see what an all-out attack can do to him. Let's see what kind of weapon types. Sword in.
Heads or tails? Freeze!
Well, man. Gunfire, yeah. Physical not really doing much. To be fair, you know, everyone except for La La has shit weapons. But, oh, no, that's not my one. Bat. Okay. Tried Twin Slash. Wind Killer wasn't doing a lot. Nate doesn't have access to his at the moment. I don't think we got to try Nuclear on him, so we can try that. Well, actually, Maya would be a better one to try that on, actually. No, hers was Almighty. Yeah, we can try that in a bit. Both ice. That's medium. No. No, that's Almighty as well, actually. Anyway, need to heal La La though. Lava. He has some fucking massive resistance to like fucking everything.
Not disappoint
shit. I don't like the sound of that. Ow. That's Dark Souls 3 flashbacks though, buddy. Oh, that hurts him too. That's kind of counterproductive. It's not very good. I guess just Persona. That didn't do much. And We haven't tried Orth against him, so I really need to heal. I really doubt that would do much, but I guess it's worth a shot. I mean, so far, lightning's about the only thing doing anything really to him, and it's still not very good damage.
Go.
The thing is, heal is fucking cheap.
Do not disappoint me.
Hell, if he keeps doing that, he's just gonna kill himself. Oh, yeah, ooh la la with flex. That's why he did damage to him. I didn't see that the first time. 4. Yay. 4 damage, yay. So, I guess we can. They're both large, so not gonna make a difference. So, if I file, we'll see it doing a shit ton, but will we have a lot of bell ideas to do? Stick to bamboo.
What's wrong?
What? No! Okay, he didn't die. That's good. I mean, I pretty much won. It's just all a question of how damn what do you use against this?
It's over.
Well, this is about the only element on my counters currently I haven't used yet. There we go. Now I can take a turn to try out Orth. Sheesh. Okay, Nate. Not really anything else can try on him. Find the Orth, see if that does anything. And so expensive. Might as well. See how much. I didn't pay attention to how much the combination damage was doing. No, I needed it to hit you, Lala. You can actually do more damage than everyone by reflecting it. It's only doing 59 damage with the two of them combined with it. You know, Orth does jack shit. The hell? Level 55. As an option, but it says it can't do it. Not able to walk. Still any? It's on file. We tried physical. Haven't tried aqua. Ice, S-Wing. Can't try the aqua. That was, I think that was good with both of them. So, try it out and see. I don't really expect the aqua to do much, especially, let's see, as medium. I don't really expect it to do much, but I don't know what the hell else we can do. Nothing else is really doing much. deal of time. Don't do massive damage. Ow, 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 ow. Seriously? Lord. It's like nothing fucking affects him at all. Shit.
I leave it to you.
Persona.
Well, I guess we're just only going to be able to do like 20 to 40 damage then. Complete those damn blue orbs. Lightning seems, for the most part, be doing the most damage to him. So, I'm not gonna fuse the attacks because I think they're gonna do just a bit more separate. No, don't fuse attacks. Because together they did 59, she does 33, and they did like 44. So they do more separate.
Do not disappoint me.
Deflect. Bingo. It's sad this is doing more damage this way when he does Wayne of Arrows. That's kind of sad, but hey, it works, so who's to complain? You go blame you. I really hope he doesn't have a lot of HP though. He's good for a few more turns, but I'm gonna have to start throwing some SP items around if this is gonna be tricky. I have to honestly wonder what the hell you're supposed to normally do to get good damage on him. That hurts a lot, man.
Persona!
It's over.
Basically, I ironically need him to use that to do a lot of damage to him, but it hurts a lot. Let's see. So you'll be good for a bit more. You need a bit. Maya's basically... You know, it's funny. Maya had the most SP out of everyone. Though I didn't go all the way max. I did like, what, 400 and something when I went into the fight. Ow, 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 ow. 202. Whoop ass time, man.
Persona!
Hurry up. Persona.
A few more times, man.
I leave it to you.
Is that all you've got?
Who's that? Wayne of Arrows, man. Wayne of Arrows. Back to side quests.
Persona.
So what would you say that if you played through the original game, would you say the definitive edition's worth getting? Do you feel like there's enough different stuff to make it more worth actually replaying the game? Damn it. Ooh la la's down and everyone's winning FSP for everything. Nate's all out. Oh man. At this rate, I'm just gonna have to have people defend and just heal ooh la la. Just hoping he does more Wayne of arrows, which now he seems to catch on. It's like, wait, that's actually helping him. I need to use the other spells. Can save a lot of time with side quests now. They got quest. Oh, fantastic! That was one of the reasons I never really got into the side quests because, I mean, I'm not necessarily one who likes just having this crumb trail, but when you have a big open world game, I also don't want to spend 500 years going into every house, every alleyway, trying to look for what the hell I'm looking for at the same time either. So, Wolfgang, but I only played the 3DS version, and I never finished the game on handheld. My understanding, the 3DS version just added new side quests and that. As far as I know, there was literally no new story in it, so. Yeah, almost to the point where I'm just gonna have people fucking defend. Oh, this is. I might have to use some of my 100 chewing souls. I really didn't want to do that, but it's really looking like I'm going to have to. Don't know if the other version had that, but now there's auto walking. I'm assuming you mean auto running. I'm assuming. I don't really remember if that's like. I don't really remember any annoying problems with running in the Wii version, but. No, I haven't done X or 2 yet. I'd probably want to do X before 2, probably.
Do not disappoint me.
There you go, do Wayne the arrows. Come on, damage. Give me another 175.
Hurry up.
Okay, I'll take 173. I can take that.
It's over.
Good lord, this guy resists everything. Why is his one true weakness his own attack? Good lord. Okay. Ooh la la's pretty much down too. Bufu's about down. Sheesh, we're pretty much at the point where I'm just going to be giving him SP to keep everyone alive and just melee the fuck out of it. Now Nate, I think ooh la la Nate did 20-ish damage physically. Yeah, Bufu's out. He did like 1, so Maya and him did like virtually nothing, so I'll let them give him SP. This is ridiculous. Nearly 100 hours.
Is that all you've got?
X is really something else. Still have to give that game a second shot. I didn't enjoy it as much. Ow, 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 ow. Was good too. Played Xenoblade X until second to last chapter, but never finished. Oh, his posture is a little different.
It's over.
He's not kneeling, but he's kind of less. You know, actually, I'm not sure. That might be just his back version. I don't think we really saw him from behind, actually. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, he's good on heals right now, so they can all attack. Nate's gonna get one more thing with lightning, and then I guess we're just going to hope for Wayne of arrows. No, it was just his back. Keeps doing that though, it's gonna fucking hurt more though. Oh my goodness, the damage! Oh, that is not good. That's not good. Nope, nope, nope. Cancel. Cancel. Danger, Will Robertson. Danger. Okay, I want... Put that out now.
Persona!
Still on bamboo. Yeesh. Still has a bit. So as long as he gets a good heal off.
It's over.
See, you can adjust your look of your equipment if you don't like the looks of the good deal for cutscenes. Yeah, you know, in my in-game, Shulk's best outfit was a swimsuit outfit. So I'm like fighting a demigod thing in like beach whale outfit. It's like Monado! Like it's was pretty weird. So Oola and Nate can do like 20-ish damage melee, so I'm basically just hoping for Wayne of arrows at this point. They're doing about 40, 50 damage. Around now. No. Oh no, no, I didn't get the heal off. No. Live, dead. Live, dead. Oh, we on bad. Okay. All kills. I'm gonna not use the all one. We'll use one of those. Get your lazy asses back up.
Go.
There we go. Okay, we're back in the game. Okay, I don't need both of the heal Maya now. Ugh, good lord. He still has SP, so he can still heal. Stop taking out my damn heal. And do more Wayne of arrows. Please do more Wayne of arrows. There you go. Reflect that back on you. Thank you. Oh, it's like hell, but oddly enough does the most damage. It's just weird. Yeah, it was really strange seeing people in Beach Whale for like really important cutscenes and bosses and shit. Hi, sure, with the time controlling Monado, we'll fight you in my boxers.
Is that all, gentlemen?
It all hurts so much.
It's over.
Is this guy gonna get on his fucking knees or just die?
Is that all you got?
Maya will flex that, but it doesn't do damage to him, sadly, like Wayne of Arrows does. I might have to bust out those 100 SP items. That's going to add a whole lot of damage, but I mean, only 2 kills melee damage is really doing anything. Everyone else is just, you know, doing pity damage. If I could get a good melee quit, because even though they do weak physical, they've had quits that, like, you know, like, oh, I do 1 damage, but I got quit and it's like 200 damage.
What's wrong?
If I could get a good quit, that'd be real good. And just not getting one. Give me a quit. Give me Wayne of Arrows. Give me something. Oh, there. See? Right there.
Yeah.
Is that all, gentlemen?
That was a good quit. Give me a few of those. This would be going way faster. Ow. Oof. Eef. Ah. Ah.
Dodge this. Let's go.
Dodge this. Whoa, whoa. He's like, well, I was just kidding. I didn't mean Willie. I actually meant get hit. I don't know. That was just funny. The fact that he literally said dodge this. He did. Oh no. Oh no. He didn't get the heal. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bust out some of the 100 SP items. This is getting too close now at this point. Oh my goodness. Get your ass up. You need to stop dying, man. Stop dying. Oh, Bofu said dodge this, and he flipped his coins at him, and he literally dodged them. Oh, oh no, oh no, oof, damn it. But yeah, it was just funny. He just literally is like, I dare you to dodge it. Dodge, dodge. Well, I was kidding. It was funny. It was just funny. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, wait. She's up next. I really need to make sure somebody fucking wins. For sure. So, you do that. That way Maya definitely has help. Get him up. Please. Stand up. Please. Do I have, like... I don't want to use the 200 all that I have. I only have one. Do I have, like, the 30 all? That's not gonna do shit. Damn it. Get up, everyone. Please.
Is that all, gentlemen?
Damn it. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so it was a smart move to get Maya to get healed. Now she's going to get him up, and he's going to heal, so that's good. And we can try to recover from that. So, get up, heal,
Go.
He's big. Well, at least he got one of them.
What's wrong?
Okay, good. He wasted... Ooh, that wasn't the best thing he could have done. Would have been better for him to attack him. Okay, Gotta get more people. Might. Oh, this is not good. Might be a bad idea. Instead. Because he's only at full health for that, so, Bofu can resist one of his hit all attacks, so he has a one. Oh no! Now Maya's gonna fucking die. Damn it! Damn it! Fuck off! I am in a very bad position. Not in a good position, you know. You see, he didn't do any of this when his robots were up. So he's either doing this when he gets low on health. I need him to do a round where he just shoots his gun or something.
Is that all you got?
Nope, he just got off. Fuck. I'm dead. No, I lived. I lived. Stop getting your fucking torn before me. Bastard. Okay, now we might have a chance to get someone to fuck up, you know. Okay. Good book. Get your damn ass up. What? There. Maya.
Do not disappoint me.
What? Fuck! Damn
I
it!
overestimated.
Oh man. Shit! Fucking hell. That's a hard fight. Fuck, man. And I think we did like 30 minutes in that fight too. Damn. When you get his fucking... I'm assuming what triggers him doing all those moves are probably his HP. Because, you know, if you kill him before the robots and he doesn't use them, that seems kind of like a broken way to get around that. So I would imagine it's triggered by an HP threshold. Yikes.